punch their ticket to the Western Conference Finals. The Wolves trying to do it in back-to-back years. Here we go. Game one is underway. The Warriors control the opening in the replay center in Secaucus. There goes Draymond Green. That is part of the storyline here, and he gets the first bucket of the second round. Games here took him to a playoff, but then burned a bridge. One of the first bridges that he burned as Mike Conley misses, and there is Gobert. And Stan, oh, what an incredible finish. Tyrese Halliburton, a game-winning three-pointer off a missed free throw, and the Indiana Pacers. And we had a stoppage here for a moment. I think it was just so we could enjoy the ending of that incredible Indiana-Cleveland game as Stephen Curry goes to the basket and lays it in. Wolves took out the Lakers in 5. They've been sitting since last Thursday, while the Warriors come in hot as Jimmy Butler, the former Minnesota Timberwolf.
For the Wolves, you think there'd be at least a little appreciation.
That was in 2018, but then he demanded a trade as Julius Randle gets a little fade of this long layoff for the Timberwolves.
Well, and Edwards went 0 for 11 from 3 in Game 5 of the Lakers series, so he's now missed at least 13 in a row as Curry gets in.
That game with the mismatch. Podziemski left open, and Podziemski knocks one in.
Well, look, I think it's a game against the team that has LeBron James and Luka Doncic when you're 7 for 47 from 3.
Gobert gets in finals last year in the West. And of course, Jimmy Butler has unlocked the Warriors in a significant way. Jaden McDaniels in the right place. There's McDaniels. Anthony Edwards is down, grabbing at his right ankle. Gobert comes in, gets it, and puts it back. Gobert just flying to the glass. Naz Reid, nothing with Dante DiVincenzo. Minnesota has an outstanding bench. And DiVincenzo, nice little fadeaway baseline jumper. Moses Moody on him, and now over Draymond. McDaniels hits. Jaden McDaniels had a couple of big games in that late.
If not late in this quarter in the second round, and that'll be it for the T-Wolves rotation.
Wow, Payton able to swipe that rebound away from Gobert. Sets up Curry for 3. And Chris Finch, 6 consecutive with just 1 day in between as Naz Reid able to get the friendly roll.
I think it's like a pitcher, Brian, you know, as a baseball guy. They're used to throwing every 5th day. When you throw in the 6th day or the 7th day an extra day, not all guys like the extra time off.
Here's Randle on a feed from DiVincenzo, sprays it back out. Alexander Walker with a miss. I think really the more interesting aspect of this to watch is the rust on the Wolves after 5 days off. Anthony Edwards has started 0 for 4 in his first 10 minutes. He has not scored. Does have a couple of rebounds. Steve Kerr is using a bunch of different combinations in this first quarter as well. As Moody almost traveled, puts up a bad shot.
Well, one thing you're trying to do in Game 1 is to get a great move by Naz Reid. But in Game 1, you're trying to get a feel for what combinations you like against the other team. Got to understand, these two teams really didn't play against each other in the regular season, because the last time they played was January the 15th, almost a month before Jimmy Butler came over. So they're really trying to feel each other out here.
Warriors won the season series 3-1. They played 4 times in about a 2-month span as Moody just dribbles it out. Shot clock violation. It is loud inside target center. Alex Rodriguez is here. Minority owner hoping to take over as the principal owner soon. He has been a presence at all these games. Here's Randle now driving, sprays, DiVincenzo, no. And Naz Reid with the offensive board. Alexander Walker, and the pass was too hot for Randle. And it is a Minnesota giveaway. Wolves are 0 for 8 from beyond the arc. We remind you that the NBA on TNT tonight is brought to you by the Kia Telluride X-Line. Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA.
Well, The Wolves are 0 for 8 from the three-point line, following up a game where they were 7 for 47 from the three-point line. And this is a team that on the year was 4th in the league in three-point shooting at almost 38%. 5th in makes at 15 a game. So this is a team that has relied on the threes and just hasn't been able to get them to go down of late.
Great moves by Edwards. He misses again, misses twice. Anthony Edwards cannot buy one right now.
Anthony Edwards now 5 of his last 25 from the floor.
Buddy Hield, the Game 7 star, missed it close.
This is a pitcher's duel right now, B.A.
It is. Your baseball reference. It's 20-16. Wolves have the lead, and Buddy Hield finds Payton, who puts it down. Payton is back after an illness, knocked him out of Game 7. Says he hopes to be able to give him 20-plus minutes tonight back in his normal rotation.
See, Julius Randle looks a little tired right here in front of us. The pace has been up, and you haven't played a game in 5 days. You know, people think, oh, the rest is good, and it will be maybe over time. But you get winded when you first come back. Guys out there coming back from the All-Star break always do.
Got late clock, had to put up a tough shot, and that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. A rock